Good morning, welcome back to Divinity 648. My name is Christina. Today is Wednesday, May 4th. It is 9:35 in the morning. Please excuse my voice. Every year when we switch between seasons, a little cold whips through my entire house. Never fails, every season. So, this is Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, Cancer. Okay? If you have either of those signs in your Moon, Mercury, or Uranus placements, this is going to be almost personal for you. Okay? So the first thing that needs to be brought to somebody's attention is your transformation is literally the spark of other people's motivation, okay? The way that you have shifted and gotten back into your energy of being in gratitude and in touch with all. If you're anything like me, high vibe, you don't just do fire, you don't just do water. You are in tune with all five major energies. And if you're high vibe, you know what the fifth energy is. I don't have to say it for these people who just, coattail. So, good for you, because now you are fully balanced between all five major elementals, okay? You are exactly where you need to be. It's radiating and people are pissed. Good for you. Major energy in the crown chakra, like I said in the other recording for another sign. Close your eyes. Nice deep breath. Nothing cross. Nice deep breath into your nose, out through your mouth. Take your time. Really exhale till you can't exhale anymore. Don't do it more than 3 times. Awesome. So, like I said, if you are like me, you are in touch with all five. During that pause, you should have felt some type of sensation, especially in that crown chakra. It's going to continue to work its way through you. I'll be doing more of those on podcast and making it available under a separate playlist on YouTube. Go ahead and throw your witchcraft on that shit. It's not going to be tampered with. And you don't want to do that to one of those episodes because I am in energy. So, crown chakra is popping, major numbers, 6, 10, 8, 1, another 8, 2, 3, 8, 4, 7, okay? And all of the multiples of those numbers. So your crown chakra is really popping, right? So back to what I was saying. High vibes. That crown chakra is so big right now for anybody on a high vibrational state of being, regardless of what vibration dimension you would typically function on. If you're like me, you're way above fucking 7D, trust and fucking believe. Sorry for the swearing. I just listened to Empress Lillian on YouTube. She gave me some check moments in that last recording. Absolutely hysterical. I freaking love you so much. You have no idea how much of a blessing you are. It's so nice to meet people who get you because they're naturally vibing in a similar manner, in a sense where there's no competitive energy, there's no let me steal this bitch's gifts, there's no like I'm gonna attack her, steal her work. It is genuine, comical vibing, it's that she's fucking amazing. Just go to her YouTube channel, check her out. She's amazing with the ruins. I gotta take that class with her. I don't take classes. I let my ancestors teach me. And I've been learning so much at once that I'm like, I need a break. So in office and virtual sessions are on hold. I'm updating all of the content on my website, divinity648.com. I'm working with Wix, the provider of my business website, We are implementing new things, so we could do the photo shares, kind of like Instagram. The live chat is already there, kind of like Twitter. And the members area, I'm going to see how else I can make it a better, more inviting environment for high vibes to kind of tune in and talk our talks. You know, there's groups, there's forums. I'm literally implementing all of that. So, back to this, okay? Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, Cancer. If you have any of those signs in your birth chart or in the birth chart of the people you're dealing with, this is for you. If you have these signs as a Moon, Mercury, or Uranus placement, this is going to be very close to personal. And maybe you want to check the birth chart for the other individual, because if they have those placements, this is very close to personal for them too. So back to what I was saying, the crown chakra is popping, the downloads are amazing. Yesterday morning, when I woke up my son, he was still in sleep state. So when I was waking him up, he's like, wait, I thought you were dead. He's like, didn't you die? I know you died. You know, just in his own way, right? Just saying things like that. And it was the same day I was supposed to be put to sleep for a minor procedure, which I did not go to because I'm sick. So, you know how God works, man? And when I say God, all gods, all goddesses, I fucking love it. I'm saying this out loud because your crown chakra is so big and so on point that you're connecting with your loved ones in a sleep state so they can bear witness to the things you're enduring and experiencing. Not so much enduring either, because a lot of it is beautiful, right? This morning, I'm not private. I'm going to share that with the Hidden Gems series. But back to this, your crown chakra is so big that you are syncing with loved ones who are physically alive in the dream state. You are syncing with loved ones who are physically deceased in the dream state. Again, I said this on some episodes that I took down for archiving to be only available on the website, where I talk about how we shit on aliens, we're so scared of aliens. Meanwhile, all of our gods, all of our goddesses, all of our angels, all of our saints, all of our deities, all of our orishas, and every other name we have to slap on the same energy. They're fucking aliens. And if you look up the definition of an alien and what an alien does, and you look up the definition of a god and what a god does, and you put the two together and take away the fucking title, they're the same. There's no difference. Remember, this really is a new era that we've been in since 2020, okay? We are in a new era. It's time to stop accumulating a shit ton of information and apply the knowledge that you have achieved, that you have obtained, right? Crown chakra, you're connecting in all realms, all dimensions, all vibrations. So if you're waking up and you're like mid-sentence and all this otherness, write it down, take a mental note. Before you read whatever you write down, just sit there for 30 minutes if you can, right? Close your eyes, take those 3 deep breaths, and exhale until you can't anymore. You should start to feel like a tingly sensation under your skin. It's from literally, it's like an oil change, where you're literally pushing out all that other shit and getting that fresh air into your body, hitting all your cells. It's a great feeling. Don't do it more than, Google it, do your own research. I'm not your doctor, and I'm not here to teach you everything. Self-discovery, right? The journey on ascension is about going within. It's about not Googling terms, not looking into books, not, it's okay for a sentence here or there, guidance here or there, but you're really supposed to stay inside. Really tap into that energy, connect with your ancestors, trust the information you're getting. In the beginning, you're going to challenge everything. You're going to Google everything you get just to get that validation, so you know what you're hearing is valid and not external or any basic bitch doing witchcraft on you. Stay on it, right? So again, your transformation is the spark of people's motivation. okay? The way that you have shifted, the way that crown chakra is activated, is absolutely insane. And if you don't know what the crown chakra looks like, which I know you do, you know, like those, I can't think of the name, but when I was a little girl, my stepfather would give these like wafer flat cookies. He's Argentinian. Sometimes it would be breadsticks, but most of the time they're like these flat, thin cookies. And they had this like round, almost like a spider web, the way it comes out, pattern in it, okay? Put that on your head and then layer that shit the same way a lotus would look. With the back of your head where that soft spot typically is, that soft spot would be the core of the lotus. But that flatness is the thickness, and it's literally like a lotus. And it does curl out just like the lotus would as the layers get closer to the center. That goes from your hairline, regardless of where it is now, where it is supposed to be when you were a child, that hairline, all the way to the center is freaking millions of layers. I'm wrong, sorry. The layers are the same of the lotus, but the in-between, right, that softness in between, that's that energy that we're getting, right? That's the way the energy gets filtered through it, and it literally has millions of layers on top of the original petals, okay? We'll call it petals so I can relate it correctly. So each petal, picture the lotus on your head, each petal is got a million of layers of energy on top of it. And as it gets absorbed, you get the downloads. So that the energy never stops hitting your crown chakra. It keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going, and it piles up. And the more that you are taking care of yourself, meaning no meat, avoid fish, because fish is still flesh, lots of water, fruits, veggies, stuff like that. You know what to do, right? Herbal stuff, clean your energy, avoid gossip, avoid toxicity, avoid the bullshit. Let people throw the crap on your car. Laugh when you see that their car is fucked up, worse than yours could ever be. You know, keep it to yourself as you've been, because the cleaner and pure, the more pure you are, the faster your body can absorb, well, not your body, but the petals can absorb the energy that's layered on it. Okay, downloads are amazing right now too, sorry. So back to the big picture. The other day I talked about this planet, which I cannot wait for it to get closer. And it has 2 suns, right? That's our home planet. That's the main planet that allows for energy to come here. Like, when people say, oh, I reincarnated, or I incarnated this, or I did that, honey, that's the fucking planet where we all originated from. Like, you don't get here without hitting there first, period. That gateway, that portal is open, okay? The energy from there to here is instant, okay? Literally, instant, okay? The way that we can see it, however far and small it looks, the information is even faster because they've got more energy, right? Remember, they have 2 suns, 2 primary external influences that boost that energy necessary for life, okay? So the information is whipping through. It's beautiful. They're observing us the same way we are observing them. Trust and fucking believe. And it's not hostile, it's not crazy. I'm getting that energy of jumping in. And it's crazy because I've actually got 2 cards in front of me that it's just fucking beautiful. It's beautiful. A lot of people are going into union 2 with the appropriate person. There's no waiting, there's no fuckery, there's no lack of trust. The way that it comes through too, I'm literally gonna have to take a picture of this and put this online, okay? So they show this beautiful portal right? Pleiades energy, visionary energy. One more time, Pleiades energy. One reader on YouTube said everybody generally talks to the Pleiadians before they get to talk to the other star seeds. One more time, there's a planet right there with 2 suns that is absolutely the closest to us. And that's why that information hits us so drastically and before any others. It's not because of any other reason than the fact that they're the closest. So we get it more often, faster, whatever term you want to throw on there, because it takes it more time for the other ones to reach us, right? Think of it again as these stars. You can see them, but it would take you forever to get there. Well, no difference with the time it takes for the information to get here. So just remember, they're looking at us the same way we're looking at them. They want happiness and beauty for us the same way we're hoping that has it, right? Same way we're hoping that that planet is going to be what we need, right? Then there's this energy of needing to stop, pause, really just take this in, okay? Really take a nice deep breath and digest the shit I just threw at you. You know, this doesn't even feel like a horoscope reading, okay? This feels more like if you have Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, or Cancer in your energy, especially in a Moon, Mercury, or Uranus placement, you're getting information that is in alignment with what I'm saying to you, okay? This is real. And when you overcome that fear of not knowing what the fuck is going on over there, when you really overcome it and just jump into it, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be beautiful. You know, it's like being in line at an amusement park and the roller coaster just scares the fucking living shit out of you, but you get in line anyway, you wait all that fucking time anyway, you get on it, you fucking scare the shit out of yourself, and when you get off, you're like, thank God I fucking did that, I fucking love that shit, but I won't do it again kind of feel. That's exactly what this feels like. I also mentioned that there is this massive, it looks like a sun, but it is nowhere, like it's huge, it's fucking huge. And one of the oracle cards I pulled for this, behind the portal, behind the gate, is this massive planet of fire, okay? So you've got the portal, the 2 planets looking at each other, one person on each planet reflecting on another, noting that these 2 planets are apart, and then the other portal, the other gate, with this massive ball of flame behind it. What did I say the other day? So we need to really evaluate our lives, right? Really work towards raising our vibration, pushing out love, pushing out light, barter with people, be kind to people, still hold their asses fucking accountable. Because people don't learn when they're not held accountable. Shit, I didn't learn when I wasn't held accountable, right? People aren't listening to the principles of Mayat. They are functioning in that low vibrational energy, which is keeping the planet from ascending, right? Physically growing. Because planets grow. They're supposed to grow. We're stunting this planet's growth. So it can't raise its vibration and get the fuck out of the way of things that are on its path meant to destroy it, right? If we let the planet grow by nurturing it and loving it the way the originals, the natives did, if we respect it, nurture it, it will grow like any fucking planet, okay? Plant trees, clean the fucking water, don't pollute your environments. And I know it's practice what you preach, I get it completely. But really, that's what this is. If we take better care, and it's not even just the regular, everyday, normal vibe person. As high vibrationals, as true divinities walking the fucking earth, we have to pour love into it. Oh my God, this is for me too, because I've been driving around cursing out this city, hating the living shit out of everything that I have had to endure here. It is so fucking toxic for me. It sucks. It sucks. But I'm getting that energy of you better start loving where you live. Because that's what we're here for. We're here to love the shit out of this planet. We really need to do more energetic work with the Earth's aura, or the ozone layer, whatever we want to call it here. And make sure that we are nurturing it and bringing light into it the same way we do for our own aura when we're driving around, instead of cursing it out because the people who inhabit it are abusing it. We need to send love into the Earth's core, right? So 30 minutes every day, we keep our eyes closed. Well, before you open them, spend at least 10 minutes sending that Reiki, that real Reiki into the Earth's core. Heal, love you, compassion, grow. You know, there's a meme on my Instagram account that I found somewhere and fell in love with it because it's these two girls with their backs to each other planting something. And on the left side, it says religion, and it's the person praying over the plant that's not growing. And then on the other side, it says spirituality, and it's a person watering this plant that has grown, has bared some fruit, right? And that's basically where we're at right now. We need to pour that Reiki loving energy into the Earth's core and massage that aura with all of the light from the 7 rays, right? Right. So, embrace the changes that are coming in your life. Accept the downloads that you are receiving. We are not fucking batshit crazy. We are absolutely fucking amazing. This really is a new age here. This is like our chance, man. Boss up, level up, do what we came here to do so this planet can remain our safe haven. So go within, protect the living shit out of our home, nurture it energetically so it can grow big enough to survive in the universe. And the bigger it gets, the more we can see, right? The bigger we are as a whole, as a one with this planet, the better it's for us out here in the universe. Man, I fucking love this. Again, I saw, who is that reader who's been touching my energy too? Queen of Cups, I think her name is. This funny girl that I used to watch. She's hot shit. I hope I have her name right. I scrolled past her in the feed yesterday for something talking about 144 and their take on it. I haven't really listened to it yet, but I'm going to. It got my attention because I just discussed this the other day, where I don't care if there's 144 allegedly on here, okay? We go in groups of 7. We find ourselves through groups of 7. Meaning, okay, you might have 4 over there and there's 3 over here. They come together before they start really like, this is how it works. It's groups of 7, it's cells of 7. It's 7 soul rays. Do you understand that? I'm saying that because although I haven't heard that episode yet, it's somehow some way relevant. It's 7. We come in clusters of 7. Okay? We're going to cross paths with each other in clusters of 7. Even if we don't know it when it happens, even if we end up going with a different 7 and then coming together and that person's in another group of 7, it's amazing the way that they showed it to me, okay? So groups of 7 is important. You have to understand that. This energy, 555 energy, that portal is fucking open. I'm not wrong here. It is going to be dominant for Sagittarians on the 6th, okay? That divine orchestration. Oh my God, these cards are amazing today. I'm just gonna take a picture of the whole thing and post it on my business website on the homepage. Or maybe not, I'll figure it out. But these cards are freaking beautiful. It's beautiful, okay? Again, success, you're on point. Things are in 3s for you, but by the time the 3rd comes, it's just amplifying. You're just growing in so many ways. Make sure you're expressing gratitude, especially for the level of information that is whipping through you at every second of the day and night. Remember, your transformation is the spark to other people's motivation. The shift that you just went through put you in complete alignment with all elements, and I'm saying all 5 major elements. We are being influenced by external helpers, divine helpers, right? That subtle, intuitive nudge. And what they're doing is they are using the energy of this portal that's open to really push that fast information. Oh, I love it. Okay, Finding Nemo. I fucking love when they do this shit with me. Finding Nemo, there's a point where they meet up with the turtles, and then there's I forget what it's called, but there's like this fast stream of water, and if you get sucked into it, you just like really go through it, right? And then you come out and you have to jump back into that wave. Okay. This portal is that. You see how, like, if you get into it, it just, like, flushes you straight through, whips you around a bit? The information is whipping around a bit like that. So make sure you are staying grounded and staying in alignment and continue to ride that wave. Hold on, I'm being corrected. So we are steady in that wave, where we're protected from everything all around us, meaning all that chaos, all that fuckery that goes on out there. Remember I said the eye of the storm? So we're moving through that eye of the storm. So lay the storm on its side. We are moving straight forward through that eye of the storm continuously. And everything else is whipping around us. And the divine is using that stream thing to flood the knowledge right through the eye of the storm for us. And then when it comes out, right, and it releases back into the universe, it's fucking amazing. A lot of people who are on this journey and understand everything that I'm saying, fuck the light, right? Like, there'll be moments where I'll be walking around at night and I won't even put the light on. And it's just, I fucking love it. You don't bump into anything. You know exactly where to put your hand down. You know exactly what to grab. You know where everything is. That's the best balance that you can have. Especially, that's how you know you're vibrating correctly in multi-dimensionals at the same exact time. And you're in full alignment and with all 5 major elements, right? So, again, you're on this journey. You packed so light. Like that song, Pack Light. You packed so light. You see all the paths in front of you. You don't give a shit about what that sign says. Go left, go right, pick this one, pick that one. Wait 5 more years so you can just be like, I wasted my whole fucking life for this one. You see all these paths and you're just like, I'm going to pass on all of them. Fuck that. Fuck this one. Not interested. No fucking thank you. I choose me. And I did that episode a while ago. There was a channeling, and again, I took that one down too. I'm going to put it up after I do this episode. I'm going to put that one up right before it, or right after it, sorry. And I'm going to let you hear it again. You choosing your own path. You don't care what is laid out. And we can do that as multidimensional, high vibrational people because we're on a different vibration. So while they have to go left or go right because they're holding onto that physical realm, we're just fucking walking straight through over everything. Like, those paths are completely fucking irrelevant. They're downstairs. You're on a whole nother level. Who cares? Right? You don't care about that. You're not worried about that. Fuck your fucking consequences. I walk with the divine. Any fuckery you're putting on me, you're not gonna get away with it. Somehow, some way, you will get ass fucked with the cactus because I walk with the divine. This is that energy of walking on water. We are all walking on water because we don't fuck with the physical realm. We are ascended. We're on a different dimension. We're walking above that shit. So fuck your walking on water. I'm walking on air. Do you understand that? So Archangel Michael's around. He's very protective when it comes to the love realm. He's being very protective over reproductive organs, because people like to play with spell magic to fuck with your insides. A lot of hating ass bitches. Oh my god, back to Lillian. Oh my god, Empress Lillian Tarot on YouTube. This ties into that reading. I can't remember, I think it was Aquarius towards the end, where she was just like, somebody had a stinky poom poom, and they've been attacking Divine Feminine's Ben's poom poom, or whatever word she uses. You can't be more accurate, because it's showing up here too. You're on your journey, you're minding your business, you're packing light, you don't need no fucking flashlights, you're trusting the divine. You're literally walking above everything, but like literally in this, I'm taking a picture of this spread and I'm posting it. This is incredible. You're literally walking over this bridge that is illuminated by the divine's light, and you're trusting that light to guide you, and you're literally walking over the fuckery beneath you, okay? And you're coming away from that holy temple. So it's like, again, that successful transformation that you just shifted through. You went in, you did the work, you healed. Your crown chakra is as big as it's ever going to get in this lifetime. And you're trusting that. You're walking away from the fuckery. There's people watching you. They're watching you. Divine protection from Archangel Michael, San Miguel. I mean, if you really want, we can go through all the other different titles we've given this same exact energy. Is watching you, okay? He's making sure your path stays illuminated and nobody can snuff out that light. Meanwhile, you need to nurture yourself, okay? Nurture your womb. And if you are a man, nurture your internal organs. You are being tampered with. Once you start pouring in that self-love, and you can't stop it. It's going to keep coming. Again, you just went through a major shift. The 555 portals open. You literally are, your life, like the other day I said, you can program your energy the same way our body automatically pumps blood and our lungs, filter the air through our bodies. Your energy can be set the same way to constantly cleanse, clear, and release your aura. We need to do the same thing for the planet too. And the more that you spend time nurturing the Earth's core with Reiki energy, like real Reiki energy, I'm not talking about these basic bitches, okay? Real Reiki energy. Do that to the core, do that to the Earth's aura or ozone layer, whatever the fuck you want to call it here. Bring in all of the colors, right? Wrap it in a rainbow. Do the opal, right? Like surround it with opal energy and really bring it through. Bring it through that aura. Bring it all the way through into the Earth's core. Come out again, do it again. Cover the entire planet in all of those colors. Inside and outside. Protect it, nurture it, love the shit out of it the same way we do for ourselves. We have to do that for the energy for this planet, right? To protect it. As we did in the past. If you are on this level of getting shit done, because in the past, not as of now, and not yet to come, you would have already known this. You would have already had a dream that you did this. Or somehow, some way came into communication with that energy of what I'm talking about. This should not be new for you. This should be, oh, I fucking knew that. Oh, that's what they fucking meant. That's the energy you should be giving me right now. And if you're not giving it to me, I'm not for you. I'm not for you. You need to understand this already to be your truth. And if it's not, this is not for you at all. Raise that vibration up, level the fuck up energetically. Again, you're probably too focused on the physical realm and not enough on spirituality. So as you did in the past, right? You trust your feelings. You should already be in service somehow, some way to the general public. Even if you don't have a business, when you drive by, like the other day I was going into the gas station to grab I think I was grabbing my cough drops or something, and a police officer drove by with their lights on. My first reaction, without even thinking, was to send blessings. Not just to the car, not just to the person in it, but to the entire situation. That's what I mean by being in service. You automatically, naturally, for years and years and years before, just put blessings on people. And not because they did something nice to you, but because naturally, you just drive by somebody and your energy gets pulled. Like, I'll drive by somebody and I'll feel pain in my heart for them, and I'll just put them in white light. Don't have to say it out loud, even if I'm the only person in the car. I just naturally put them in white light. You know, I'll be out on my porch and I'll have people walk by, and I'll know they're walking by with a specific agenda, so I'll keep my energy to myself. But if I see somebody driving by and they're so fixated on the freaking phone that they're almost going to sideswipe somebody, I'll put their whole car in white light. I'll put them in white light. Keep that person safe. Protect that person from themselves. Because clearly they don't love themselves enough. You know, stuff like that. And if you haven't already been doing, damn, Cancer showed up twice here. Cancer showed up twice. Libra showed up twice. I got Virgo energy in here. Neptune's popping through. North Node is popping through. Cancer and Libra, somehow, some way, is dominant here. So, hopefully they're not the ones with the broken hearts. Heal yourself, love yourself, respect yourself, have faith in the divine, right? Jump right in. Just jump in, right? I don't give myself to anybody but God. And when I say God, I mean all gods, all goddesses. I respect every single one of them equally. You know, when I went through my ascension, I used to get on my knees and pray. I used to do offerings to my altars, like, you know, this deity or this Orisha likes this candy. You know, on their special day, I would go and take a drink in their honor, because that's what I saw growing up. And then after I met with, who was it first? So it was, whatever. It's nobody's business, but in the order, by the time I finished my healing lessons with the Orishas, I was told I no longer do those. I no longer have to do those. You know, every time I would kneel down and pray, I would always hear stand up, sit down. We're eye level to each other. You're not beneath us. We're not above you. We're equal to. And I never really understood what that was. I would go to this church I was involved with, and I would ask questions, and they never understood. You know, they never understood, and that's fine, because it's not for everybody. We're not all created the same. Similar, but not the same, right? The average individual believes, knows, and understands that God made us in His image. Notice how I said it the way the average individual understands it. I know that's not just physically. And I know that God is the root word for gods and goddesses. So gods and goddesses made us in their image and not just physically. Okay? So that's what I have for this energy. It's fucking beautiful. I'm really going to take a picture of this. And I'm going to put it on the homepage of the website, because that's the fastest way. And you're really going to see what I'm talking about. It's absolutely beautiful the way the energy came through. And there's a lot more that I could say about all of this, but I'm dying to go back into more. I'm going to actually jump on the Hidden Gems podcast and do more high vibrational channelings. You know what? Yeah. You are inspiring others with the way that you love yourself. You're inspiring others with the way that you love yourself. Again, when you're in service for other people, and you naturally just radiate that true essence, that true love, you are in alignment with your purpose. You're in alignment with the divine. You are guided by the divine. You are following and trusting and believing in the divine. Your crown chakra is going to be popping on point. I just noticed. So yesterday, I felt Hecate in my living room. And I called out the name, and I kept watching TV. I was actually not even on TV. I was on YouTube. And I was watching these FBI investigations into this. God, I can't even remember. It was like FBI interrogates the most evilest child. And it was from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. And I watched the whole freaking thing. The thing was like an hour and 41 minutes. And I wish to God I can find the video for the other brother, if there is one. But I was watching it, and literally to the left of me on the windows was the energy of this kid's parents. And I'm not even deep into this interview. I've never even looked into this case. And she was in so much pain over her son. And she's like, you don't understand. He's a good boy. He's very smart, but he's easily influenced. He's easily manipulated. You can easily gas him into something. And she was just, as I'm watching it, and she's like, he's trying so hard to hold in his pain. He wants to cry. He feels sick. He can still smell blood. He's nervous. He's scared. He's remorseful. She's going through all of his pains and pushing it into my body, you know? And then as he's continuing to talk, it's evident that what she was saying was valid. And it was just absolutely fucking amazing. And yes, they stayed at the window because I have boundaries in my home. But Hecate was there, and Hecate was the one who mediated that. And she basically let me know she is working with all high vibes. We are all here to close up karmic cycles, give people closure, clarity, and understanding. One reader, and I don't watch many, one reader made a statement about how it's irrelevant. They made a statement on how we are going to be working in a way that allows for the ones that are not physical, because they're still here, bro. The ones that are not physically present, they're going to be coming to us to speak their truth, to heal these wounds, to close these karmic lessons, because their generations, their family members will carry that burden of those karmic cycles and until they're closed. So they're on the other side, especially right now through this portal, and they're pushing it through. It was Lillian. Lillian talked about nemocracy. What did you, I can't remember what she called it. Shit, I'm gonna have to look at it. Nemocracy? I don't know. Lillian put a video up on her platform, and it talks about necromancing or something like that. Hecate is the energy that is orchestrating that. There's another goddess, and I don't know how to say it for us, but she's the same energy to me as Oshun, and it's spelled Y-H-I. And then you got Kuan Yin, you got Ian, and you got Green Gara, okay? These goddesses are together with Hecate, and they're really pushing. Really, I'm going to post this spread anyway so you can see what I'm seeing. They're really bringing in that energy for us. Holy shit. They're really bringing in that energy for us so that way we can heal. And we can raise that vibration. You know that the brighter the aura is, well, the higher the vibration for this planet, the brighter the aura is, the bigger our planet glows, or brighter we glow out in the universe, okay? Which is important, so that way other life forces can, you know, kind of like a lighthouse for boats. It's really important because situations can be avoided for us if we just loved the shit out of ourselves for a change. So again, I'm going to post this. It's absolutely beautiful. Somebody's heart is healing. Somebody's heart is healing. You know, I pulled a card. No tarot cards here, by the way. I pulled a card, and it's the number 9 from the deck. And the heart, the broken heart, at the top, it looks more healed than the very bottom. And then you can see like a teardrop or whatever. And I'm being corrected, and it's water. Water heals everything, okay? Water is very powerful. Water is what holds memory, the memory in our blood, right? Our brains, our spinal fluid, like water, okay? It's so important for our bodies for so many reasons. And it's a living thing. Water is a living element. All elements are alive, but water is the most significant. What else? No, you know what? I'm going to let it go. I am going to post this on the homepage of the website and also on Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to do it in sections too. No, maybe not, because if you look under Sagittarius and where Sagittarian meets Aries, there is a, oh shit, man, I'm going to keep going. So those who are closer to Sagittarius, especially if it's your moon placement, or if you're in sync with the moon, like meaning if you have a menstrual with the moon cycle, or if you're with someone who gets their menstrual synced with the moon cycles, there's another Aries in play, watching. And the Aries energy could be somebody's moon placement or Mercury placements. They're watching and seeing how high vibrational you are. They're seeing how much you have transformed. They're seeing how you really are that spark. You're on your hustle. You're making moves. You're in alignment with self. You're showing gratitude. You're balanced. You really have shifted in a drastic manner. And again, that Aries energy is the primary sign that is reflecting and transforming. 3 steps behind you, but they're transforming, and they're trying to catch up. And if that doesn't apply, then this is that cross-watcher energy. Okay? This is that cross-watcher energy where they're watching you, and no matter how hard they try, they can't catch up to you. Because you're shooting fucking arrows, you're fucking plowing through shit, you're on your hustle, you're that spark, you're rising above all that fuckery. And literally, the 2 cards beneath it show fuckery behind it. Like the one to the left is this radiating, we'll call it the spark, and it's got an arrow pointing up, which goes directly to the Sagittarian energy. And that card, as you'll see, has the arrow ready to be shot to the other 3 signs. So it's almost like, especially if you've been seeing the number 8, the number 4 a lot, it's almost like you are always ahead of the fuckery because you are so divinely guided, and you're just shitting on them. You're slaying. Okay, and not in a negative way you're not even thinking negatively. You're just so focused on you that you don't even realize that you're fucking killing it. And you might even be doing this with some Aries, some Libras, and some Cancerians. You might well just be like, you know what, here's your motherfucking karma, here's your fucking karma, and here's your karma. And I do see one of them is trying really hard to look over the other 2 signs, and they're holding flowers like, you know what, I fucked up a little bit. I let 2 basic bitches get in between us, but I'm hoping you'll give me some forgiveness kind of energy. They're actually being heavily influenced by whatever their Uranus placement is. Yeah, seriously. And they definitely have 2 or more of these signs in their birth chart. For sure. So make sure you're moving with gratitude. Stay in alignment with that elemental energy so you can continue to receive that synchronized energy of those downloads. Your prayers that you speak through your solar plexus is going straight up to the divine. It's being heard, and it's being returned through sound waves. And the more water you drink, the more nature you touch, the more you reflect on your path, the more you will radiate that true divine energy. Again, it's the opal energy that is within you, that is radiating all around you and outwardly. And that crown chakra, don't forget, put a giant lotus flower on your hairline. And the core is where that soft spot is, okay? So line up the lotus flower wherever your soft spot is. That is the middle. That is the center. And that's where the energy comes in through, okay? That is where all of that energy comes in through, and it just overflows. It just splashes. Like, literally look at a lotus flower and sprinkle some water on it in the middle and watch how it splashes and sprays over all of the petals. This is the way the energy is coming through. It literally goes straight down the middle, and it overflows all of the petals because it's non-stop, okay? Non-stop. And it just accumulates. As we absorb, as we maintain our energy and keep our energy clean, we can absorb all that information faster. Or, you know, we're clean, okay? So keep doing the work. Focus on salvation, adaptability, having compassion, standing in your light, trusting the divine is really involved heavily right now. Hecate is front and center when it comes. Ooh, my voice. Did you hear that shit? She's front and center. Front and center. She is popping with the solar plexus and the crown chakra. And she's orchestrating clear, precise communication. And yesterday, while I was working with her, I knew it was her, she was explaining to me a lot of different things, okay? So when I was working with her, she said collectively, the average individual is going to really get, and I said this months ago, everybody's in the fifth dimension. I don't care what the heck you say. There's no more third dimension. We don't vibrate on the third dimension. We are in 5D. Some people are still clinging to the residual energy, but it's pulling away. And that's why people are seeing people as karmics now versus as before, because the 3D was stripped from us. We still have physical, but the 3D is gone. The lowest vibration is 5D. So in that physical realm, because everybody's on 5D, the karmics are exposed. People are seeing their toxicity. There's no more manipulating with narcissism and gaslighting as frequently as before, or as easily as before. That's why the people who are dealing with the broken hearts, who have to heal and are healing, are realizing, damn, the shit I used to do doesn't work anymore. Of course it doesn't work, you dumbass. We don't vibrate on the third dimension. We vibrate on the fifth dimension. So what is done in the shadows always comes to light. It has to. Because every time you close your eyes, you're getting that time to absorb and filter through what you are being blinded to. So when you're walking around and you see it, you notice it, and you can't deny it anymore because it's too toxic. You know it doesn't belong there. You know, think about it like when you die, when a woman dyes her hair or a man dyes their hair, as it grows, the color goes away and the natural color shows through. So you can either touch up on it, thus clinging to the residual energy, or you can just let that shit fade the fuck out, let it grow out. A lot of people are allowing things to grow out because they don't even realize that this is what's actually going on. And as it grows out, it's more noticeable. As your roots grow out, people walk by you, it's more noticeable. That's the best way I can give that to you. I'm going to really end this here. And that's pretty much the energy. That's everything. 53 minutes, 43 seconds. Awesome. That's the energy, my friends. We are in a new age of light where we really need to reflect. Drink lots of water. Look at these flowers differently. Whatever flower you're drawn to, really start looking at it and see how it applies to your energy. You know, I never let go of the lotus. That's been my flower since childhood. I've always loved the purple lotus. I cannot get rid of that energy. It's dominant for me. And now I know why, even more so than ever before. That's your crown chakra, people. And we really do have this big ass ball of fiery flame. And we can really miss the shit out of it, or we can really stay on this path and fucking get stuck with it. But either way, that other planet with the two suns is going to come closer to us. just in the fucking nick of time. So pay attention. As that wind gets closer, you should know that the other things are coming closer. Okay? And they're here for a reason. They're not going to fail us. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. So embrace the darkness within yourself, heal, grow, expand your consciousness, jump right into that shit, and have faith. 55 minutes, 5 seconds. I'm done.